Hi guys, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be decluttering my wardrobe, so I thought I would bring you guys along with me and just make a little video on the process that I go through when I'm doing this. I definitely don't have a strict capsule wardrobe, but I definitely try to keep a more minimal amount of clothing. I've done a few different videos on my process and my wardrobe collection, so if you would like to see any of those videos, I will link all of my minimalist wardrobe content down below. I like to do a little bit of a declutter of my wardrobe at least once a year, probably every 6 months, just to make sure that I'm not accumulating anything, and it also just helps me to acknowledge kind of patterns of impulse buying if I've bought a bunch of things that I'm not actually wearing recently. So I thought for the new year in 2022 I would do a little bit of a wardrobe declutter. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just review my mood board. So initially when I did my big wardrobe declutter and got rid of a lot of things and tried to create a more cohesive capsule style wardrobe, one of the things that I did was I went on Pinterest and I made a little bit of a mood board just to kind of help me kind of collect my thoughts and create a little bit of a vision board of how I wanted my closet to look, what kind of style outfits I wanted to wear, that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna go on and review that mood board today, get a little bit more inspiration, delete anything that no longer aligns with my style, and just make sure that the mood board aligns with my current style. If you are making a little mood board as well, a tip that I have would be to make sure that you are pinning outfits and photos of clothing items that you personally would want to wear, not just things that look cute on other people, because I know how tempting that is to do on Pinterest. But one thing that I learned when creating a capsule wardrobe is that you can appreciate a style on somebody else without having to adopt it into your own wardrobe. So I've gone on Pinterest, I have added some more pins, I have deleted some pins, and just kind of made my mood board a little bit more cohesive and reflective of my current style that I would like to emulate. So here's a bit of a scroll through. I'm really bad at describing styles, but as you can see, it's quite simple. Lots of neutrals, dresses, linens, that sort of thing. Alright, so now that I have updated my mood board, the next step is to create a couple of guiding questions to help me declutter my wardrobe. By guiding questions, I just mean a question or a couple of questions that you ask yourself based on each clothing item that help you to discern whether you actually want to or should keep the item or whether you should get rid of it. If you'd like some more inspiration for some guiding questions, I actually made a whole video on questions you can ask yourself to declutter your wardrobe, so I will link that video down in the description box if you'd like to have a look. But I've stuck with some pretty simple guiding questions because I'm not really doing like a huge wardrobe overhaul or anything like that. So my guiding questions are just, have I worn this in the past 6 months? And if I were shopping right now, would I buy this item? So now that I've got my mood board and my guiding questions, I'm gonna get on to the fun part now and go and actually start decluttering my wardrobe. Okay, so I'm here at my closet with all of my clothes. I'm pretty much just gonna sort through everything in here. And then also up here I have like a little folded pile of jeans and pants as well that I'm gonna go through and just ask my guiding questions and compare to my mood board. And I'm going to sort into 3 piles pretty much. So things that I'm gonna keep, things that I wanna get rid of, and then like a maybe / replacement pile. So either things that I want to kind of just monitor and see if I even wear them for the next couple months because I'm not quite sure yet, or things that might be impractical for me to get rid of from my wardrobe right now until I replace it with a piece that I like more, if that makes sense. For example, if I wanted to start wearing a different style of pants, it would not make sense for me to get rid of all my pants if I have not yet purchased replacement ones. I hope that made sense. I'm just gonna go through my wardrobe now and declutter everything. So I started by just going through everything in the hangers in my closet, but then I realized I needed to take everything out so I could really look at it and assess each piece individually. So I've now dumped everything onto my bed and I'm just gonna sort through everything and declutter. so these are all of the pieces that I've decided that I'm getting rid of. So there's a fair few. So just like a dress I thrifted that doesn't really fit me the way that I wanted it to, another thrifted top that I just haven't worn in a while, a Depop top that I just don't wear, another shirt. This blouse I'm actually not sure about. It's a little bit see-through, but I do sometimes wear it to the beach. So I think I'm actually going to move this to the maybe pile and just see how I go for the next couple months with it. I have a black dress that I've worn once that just isn't really my style, but I wore it to a dinner and I have not worn it since. A long sleeve gray top, this black dress that has just been sitting in my closet that I never wear. This denim jacket, I had two denim jackets. One had like Disney on the back and this one was plain. I decided to get rid of this one because I like the Disney one more and I like the fit of the Disney one more, so I feel like I just do not wear this as much. This was an absolute impulse purchase that I've never worn, and this is from Depop, and I wore it for a costume once, but the sleeves just don't really fit me, so I don't think I will wear it outside of that costume. So, and then this pair of jeans, which I have the exact same pair of in a smaller size. I just never got rid of the pair that's too big. Alright, so I just showed you all of the pieces that I was getting rid of. These are the pieces that are in my maybe / to replace pile. So these items, I'm going to put the coat hanger on backwards so that I will be able to tell in a few months whether I have even worn that piece or not. And the next step that I will do in decluttering my wardrobe is I will go through and identify any gaps or things that I would like to replace or purchase in the coming months. Making this list based off of my assessment of my wardrobe allows me to be a lot more intentional and purposeful with what I'm buying. It allows me to avoid just browsing stores and impulse buying based on what is available and what's trendy, and not actually assessing what my wardrobe actually needs. So I have gone through and made my little list of things that I would like to purchase in the next few months, which is not very big at all. I don't really think I have anything that I really need to buy for my wardrobe. So I just have two things, which is to replace the pairs of pants that were in my maybe pile, and that is just another neutral pair of pants. And I think I want to go for a wide leg fit, or at least a little bit wider than what I had. And then also potentially another white blouse to replace the other white blouse that I had in my maybe pile if I decide to get rid of it. Alright, so that is pretty much it for my wardrobe declutter. At this point, I will take all of the pieces that I'm getting rid of and either list them on Depop or donate them. But I hope this was helpful or fun for you guys to watch, gave you a little bit of inspiration for decluttering your own wardrobe. If you'd like to see more minimalist wardrobe content, again, I will link my playlist down below with all of those videos in it. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, but thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.